Ohayo gozaimasu, Marcus des. Cycling across Japan. Now I forgot the name of the village, but I have been spent a night in this lovely small onsen village. I was actually the only guest in the hotel. The onsen was fantastic, and it had a best sauna so far. There was no stove where you can throw water, but it was 87 degrees Celsius. It was moist, so that there was this volcanic steam coming into the sauna. You practically didn't need throwing the water anywhere. And also the onsen bath was very nice. There was 2 pools. The other one was 145 centimeters deep. You could stand there, and it was really nice. Only bad thing is that there was no breakfast. I need to go to find a place where to eat. I think that there will be quite a lot of those tunnels today. Maybe I should put my tail light on. Today's ride is a bit longer. I guess that it will be something like 75 kilometers. There will be about 900 meters of elevation gain. I have not checked the temperature, but it's way under 10 degrees. It's a bit chilly. But as always, it will get warmer if it's not raining. I guess that I need to ride quite a long time before the breakfast. Here we have some kind of roadworks, and here you can see the blue light and a red light. And now we have a blue light. Earlier there have been only red lights and blue lights, but and they still say in Japanese that it's a blue light, even if it's a green light. Oh, we have some Sakura already over here. I think that there is some kind of dam in the front again, because the river suddenly get quite much wider, and then there are some kind of mountains in the middle of the river. I have seen quite a lot of water power in this country, which is not a surprise, because there are a lot of rivers and a lot of mountains. That's a beautiful landscape over there. I love the ridges. Ridges, rivers and mountains and clouds. That's a perfect combination. Look at that. In the morning I need to make a lot of stops to take photos, because light is much better in the morning, and when it had been raining yesterday a lot, there is still some mist on different places, and you get much more interesting photos than if you would do it in the middle of the day. Here is the dam. Okay, and here are 2 rivers actually coming to this place. And there are 2 rivers coming to this place, so it's I guess it's a good place for a dam. I got a present from the ryokan where I was staying, chips and something drink. This is interesting. This is like a soda, but there is a very strong taste of fruit in it. I can't say if there is sugar in it or not. It tastes very good. I love those clouds. It's so beautiful. How they calmly move there, and the landscape changes every minute a little bit. And then over the river and the dam and continue the journey. If you are coming to the Kyushu, the road 212 here in the northern Kyushu is a very beautiful road. It's a beautiful view after a beautiful view. It's a pity that yesterday was so rainy that the views were ruined by that, but now it's fantastic. Look at this. Oh, this one is a very long downhill. And a brand new asphalt. It's actually this construction still going on. Well, when I have this kind of sections, then it might be not take 8 hours. Let's see when the real climb starts, and then I might have a different opinion. Oh, this is beautiful again. No, I don't stop taking photos. Look at that Sakura, that is beautiful. Very beautiful. Oh, there's a shop. I can get some breakfast from there. Nice. Mini stop. Never seen a mini stop before. This is most likely similar as the 7-Eleven and Family Mart and those. Yeah. I decided to take the curry with tonkatsu, the pork, and Red Bull because it's in a small can. Let's go see the thermometer. 5 degrees Celsius. It's a quite low temperature compared what it have been in a first week. Maybe it's because I'm going north. Let's see, I'll need to read my map a little bit. Would this other side go there too? Because this one looks much more quiet over here. And yes, it goes to the same place. I will continue over here. Oh, this is nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's warning that there can be rocks come down from there and you should not stop, so I need to keep moving. Oh, very nice road. Very nice road indeed. It's a kind of road where I would like to put a drone follow me, but I have seen so many cars that I don't dare to do it. Look at this. And that main road is just 100 meters on the other side of the river. This is so much better. So much better. I think that when it comes back to this side, then I will go to the other side. Sun came out from the clouds and it's getting warmer. I don't get my jacket off yet, but I have a feeling that it can be a t-shirt weather in the end of the day. Over there is Hita. I plan to stay a night there, but it's 23 kilometers from the place where I was sleeping. In such a bad weather how it was yesterday, it would not be nice to ride this far. Let's continue. Am I in the right road? No. Is there other ones? Are there other ones? Let's see. No. Okay, this one goes down there, and yeah. Okay. Nobody coming. Let's continue. Yeah. Back in the city. I'm not a big fan of the cities, but sometimes you have to go to the city to get to the countryside again. I wonder if there is any bigger city in Japan where is no river going through it. I think that this is practically the normal view, how they look like. A river running across it, and people are living on both sides of the river, on the river banks. And the name of the city is Hita. I'm back on my original planet road. I have 52 kilometers left. I have been riding 23.5. I got lost a little bit again, but now I found my road again. Some extra loops are good when you are riding only 70-something kilometers for a day. It keeps you fresh. It's getting warmer. I need to undress a little bit. Riding in a city is extremely slow. Traffic lights after traffic lights, and you can't get a decent speed. That doesn't look like nice. There are quite a lot of clouds on the direction where I'm going, and it looks like it's raining. It can be that I will be cycling in the rain again. These bike trails are quite narrow ones over here. These are for both bikes and pedestrians. Sometimes I go onto the road and sometimes I stay up here. Now when there are so much cars, it's nicer to stay on the sidewalk. It's a steep one. Yeah. And across the river again. Now I have passed the center of Hita, and I think that it should get much more quiet after this. There are still some mountains between this place and the coast. I'm actually in a quite low elevation now, around 100 meters, and should climb over the 400 meters. There will be quite a climb before a very long downhill. It would be wonderful if the uphill would be like this, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. It's climbing all the time a little bit because it's going upstream, but I think that it's not gonna be like this. I'm going to the Nakatsu, 45 kilometers to the city, but my container is a little bit before that. I have 43.6 kilometers left. Been ridden 32.2 kilometers, not yet in a halfway, but it goes well. It's 10 past 11 now. I'm quite much in a schedule, way before the sunset in a destination. It looks like I missed the rain. That's a nice thing. And it actually have not been raining here. It was just in this direction where there were so many clouds, but this looks quite okay now. I have now climbed a bit over 150 meters from the town or city. There is a bit more left, but it goes quite okay. I have had no need to push. I can ride this mostly in a smallest gear or second smallest gear all the time, very slowly, but it's rideable. I have a feeling that my climbing skills or capabilities have been increasing since the beginning of the trip. How could I say? This is manageable now. But I can have a different opinion if this changed a lot. But I think that it should stay quite much similar all the time. I'm now in the halfway of my climbings for today. I have gained elevation 345 meters, and there is 343 meters left. I always think when I'm climbing this kind of very long hill that there will be a very long downhill prize waiting for there. All right, and now I'm not yet. After a few meters, then I'm on the top of the hill. The hill is much taller, but they have made it a little bit easier with the tunnel. Even I'm not a big fan of the tunnels. On this kind of situations, they are very nice. Not the best tunnel, but not the worst. This bike line could be a little bit wider, but this is okay. You can ride this. Whoa! Now we have some views again. It's quite a difference between the southern part of Kyushu and this northern part of Kyushu. It really feels like a winter here. But let's see how it is when I got to the lower elevation and to the shore of the sea, if it's changed again. Oh, look at here. I need to be careful that I don't fall to there. 45 kilometers per hour. But it's pretty cold. I'm happy that I put my coat on, but it's still it's cold. My hands are freezing. Okay, and now it says that turn to the left after 100 meters to where? Not to here. No. Sun is working again. Oh, that feels so good. I start to feel cold, but now it's getting better again. It's amazing how the sun changes everything. Now I'm feeling hot again, almost hot. This is some kind of cycling trail or Maple Yaba cycling trail or something like that. And after 7-point-something kilometers there is a bike terminal. It can be possible that I see other cyclists, but I have noticed that the Japanese, they don't like to cycle on this kind of weather when it's cold. It has to be hot for them. So they are just like my wife. She likes to have it plus 30 and then it's nice to be cycling. I prefer more around 15. 13 to 15, that's maybe the best weather for cycling. Oh. What a nice riverside again. Yeah. Look at these mountains, how beautiful they are. Oh, very nice bike trail. Especially for this direction because it's downhill. I don't need to do anything, I just sit and look at the neighborhood and enjoy the views. There is a bicycle tunnel. Oh, there are lights on it. At first it looks like it's very dark, but there are lights on the roof and also very short one. And this reminds me of Italy. When we were in autumn with Johanna cycling there, the same kind of cuttings in the rocks. Now I have seen 3 cyclists already, one father and son, and then here is this man who passed me. This is bike culture. The car noticed me and it stopped to wait me. I was on the other end of the bridge. Yeah, that is very nice. Oh, he had a bike. Of course. Yeah, that's why he waited there. It always helps us. If you're a cyclist, then you're quite often also more polite for the cyclist when you are driving a car. Let's see if there is a cafe. There is at least a toilet. The other cyclists stopped there. So. こんにちは。
どこの国ですか？
フィンランド出身です。
あ、フィンランド。
フィンランド出身です。鹿児島から北海道まで。鹿児島から北海道まで。
すごい。
Yes, it's always nice to meet other cyclists. He has been in Hokkaido in August and saw the bears over there. Last autumn was really bad with the bears because there are too many bears now and they have killed even people here. Here we have some Sakura going on, cherry blossom. Oh, those are beautiful now. Very beautiful. These are the early ones. It's beautiful. This is a very nice bike line. Very calm. No interaction with the cars, and it's very, very good. And there was even a public toilet on the way. It looks like that when they make these bike paths and they name it that it's a bike path, then they are really well made. They are very safe. Yeah, this one is very nice, very nice. I like this. Yet again, very nice riverside trail. Oh yeah. These small tunnels, these are funny. Very short ones. Beautiful. And all the time there is a river on the side. I like this one. I like this a lot. Unluckily, this will end after 1.5 kilometers. Let's see what comes after that. It had been a little bit heavy today, the riding, and I noticed that my back tire was quite soft. I pump it up and let's see how it goes. Do I have a puncture, or it's also possible that I have just lost some air? steer from other reasons from there. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's rolling better now. It felt even almost like a sport. So yeah, now it's rolling much better. There is a black hole over there. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, this is the best bike tunnel so far. Yes. Not very long, but it's very cool actually on both ways. So it's cold and it's fancy. Maybe the bike line ends over here. Yeah, it looks like so. But it was good. It was really good. I liked it. It was a very nice ride from there. Very calm and well done, Japan. Again, the bike lines have been very nice so far. At least it looks like it's still the... Yeah, it didn't end. It didn't end. Yes, it continues. Nice. Very nice. I wonder if this is all the way to the city. Look at these paintings. You can see them far away, but when you come on the spot, they almost disappear. Much cooler to ride like this than on the side of the main highway. Cycling road, yeah! And look at this, we have Sakura over here. Sakura on the side of the cycling road. I need to take a photo of my bike. Put it over here. Look at that, look at that. It's cycling road with a Sakura. Hey, what a beautiful bridge. This is actually much more beautiful from the side than from up here, but no can do. And now we have yet another tunnel. Let's turn on the light. It's very bright tunnel. Yes, this is very well organized. All the crossings they are marked with a very large blue area. And then there is, like here, there are tunnels made for the cyclists. This is really good. This is really good, and it starts to look like that it's quite a lot longer than what I thought originally. There can be different kind of organizations which are maintaining the trail, because the signs which I have seen, they have been a little bit different in the beginning of the trail over there and what they have been over here. Maybe it's for every town take their part and so on, but this is nice, very nice. So when I was praising the trail for a while ago, I was a bit too early for that. It's still continuing and it's very nice. Oh, I'm a couple weeks too early. Imagine if this all would be pink. Oh, it would be wonderful. Yeah, but you can't be in every place on the same time, so now I'm here, and after a couple of weeks I'm somewhere else. There was again a sign that 7 kilometers to somewhere, so this is very long trail. I'm very happy about this. Only thing about these trails, it have been the same thing in other places. There is no food places on the side of this. You need to know where to stop. You can't just see them. You need to know when to turn away from the trail to find the food. But there could be a business for somebody. And yeah, for me this is very easy, and I just look the views, but the others, when they are coming to the opposite direction, it's a constant uphill. But it's very mild, totally doable. But you could start from the other end, and when you get tired, then you start just rolling down there. It really is beautiful. Now it came down to almost the same level as the river. There are quite a lot of birds on that river, but when I arrived they escaped. So it's a bit hard to get any video from them. And look at this. When there is a crossing, this is pretty well marked that this is a bike line and the bikes are the ones who are going first. Look at that bridge. That's a beautiful one. Then I'll go over the bridge. Yeah. Beautiful place, beautiful place. Now this cycling road continues on the side of the main highway. It's not so nice anymore. Okay, let's see if it's a better for now on. Now it turns back away from the main road. Yeah, at least the asphalt is much better. Oh, look. Yes, this is much better. But this is a nice road. Nice road. And much more quiet than the main road. I was a bit stupid when I didn't went to eat there. Now I'm hungry. But yeah, I found some chocolate from my bag. I thought that I'm so close that I will not need any food, but never should do that. When you see something, that somebody is selling something which you can eat, then you need to take it. This turned out to be a very peaceful trail. It would need some cleaning, but it's very peaceful. I'm in a bamboo forest now. Look at how beautiful this is. These small tunnels and very, very well done. Now there's 11 kilometers to somewhere. Okay. This goes straight to the city. Very, very nice trail, I have to say. I need to check how long this is. This is quite something. Actually, I don't remember when I have been in a real car road. Only some occasions when I have went by myself. Now I'm getting closer to the city, and now it's again in the side of the road. I guess that here is no space anymore to make a new bike line somewhere in the bush, if there is no bush. There was a cycling road sign on the side of the road. I didn't manage to get it to the video, and I'm not going back. There was different kind of kilometers to other cities. It looks like that this cycling road continues somewhere. Oh yeah. Oh, now we have a lot of open space. Whoa, whoa. funny how some motorcyclists, how they react. Maybe they are doing also by themselves this some kind of bike packing or traveling with a bike. It's funny how it changed when you come from the mountains to the coast and to the valley and to the flatland, how it's totally different. Okay, there is my home for tonight. 76.6 kilometers. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Like if you like and follow if you don't follow yet. See you.